Hello.
It means nothing to me.
What? Oh, yeah, I wondered how
Oh,
long it would.
Vienna.
Yes, I wondered
Vienna.
how long that would take.
Right. Just want to point out for the viewer, we didn't discuss it. It didn't come up in
No.
any way, shape, or form. There wasn't any reference to Bob Geldof. It's irrelevant to it. There wasn't any reference to Major, Ultravox. There wasn't any of this kind of bullshit. It was just literally, there's a map called Vienna. We're going to do it. And then we started. And then I did the joke. So you're welcome.
Incidentally,
Uh,
you may have noticed we're not playing Raft. That
oh,
was
yeah.
my decision. I thought we'd break it up a little bit, and we will be back to Raft next week. But yeah, we were getting a little Raft heavy, so
So we came back to the game that we've got 30 videos for.
yeah, I just thought
Just
we'd break it up with something
I
old,
only know I only know
something
we've got
new.
so many because I share them
Who
on my
with?
Steam thing. I literally share them to Steam.
Oh well, they're not. It's not fucking working, is it?
Well, no, but that's because I've only got like 17 Steam friends and I don't talk to
Uh,
12 of them. And you're another one.
uh.
Like you know where they are. You fucking record the damn thing.
So guess what I've got?
Herpes,
There we go. I
Pepe.
yeah. No, I'm getting my jab. Did we discuss my jabs next
We
time?
did. I don't know if we
Last
discussed them.
time.
Uh, Probably we must have done because we've literally spoken about them. And we don't talk unless we're
Well, I'm getting my jab.
playing.
The rest of my jabs later. But I've got a connections game.
What? What later today?
No, later, like a week, 2 weeks, I think.
Wow.
But yeah, I've got a connections game, and you'll like this. It's a little different.
Oh no.
Uh,
I like it, not a lot, but I like it.
I'm just gonna do some video mixing or volume mixing because it sounds a little loud, and I'm very reluctant to make that mistake again.
Okay, well I'll talk
Well,
nonsense.
I'm back now.
Oh,
Um,
well, okay.
yes. Now this one's a little different. Um,
Okay.
so it can be split into four categories. So we've got books, we've got TV shows, we've got film, and we've got music. And I'm going to let you choose, Mr.
Oh
Jordan
god.
Swallow. Uh,
Oh, dox me, why don't you?
yeah,
While I'm dying.
I'm gonna let you choose which category we start with.
Oh,
So pick
films, go on.
two different categories. So that's films and
Uh, what were the options again?
films, TVs, music, and books.
Let's go TV. You're going the wrong way, and I'm dying. Just so.
Well, this has gone really well.
Well, all because you decided to do your sound. I'm having to heal myself. So I'm on 38 health.
This is on normal mode, isn't it?
Yes, it's on normal mode. We never play on anything other than normal mode, apart from one time we upped it to hard because we were really struggling.
Yeah. I'm lost.
Go through a room. There's a room you got to go through.
I'm back at the safe room.
Yeah, no, not that bloody room. For
I'm
God's
with the
sake, boy.
fire. Oh, there you are. Right. So, oh, the
Honestly,
boardroom.
you'd
I
get
went
lost
through
in your own
here.
bedroom. You would.
I get lost in my thoughts sometimes.
There's nothing worth seeing in any of these rooms. You just got to go this way.
What did you say? Films and TV.
Yeah, why not?
Right. Uh, bear with me, viewer slash listener. Right, film.
What about me? Do I have to bear with
Your
you, or
first
can I
film
walk away?
is Super Mario Brothers, starring Bob
Okay.
Hoskins.
That was terrible. That was.
And your first TV show is um, Velma.
Okay. They are hated uh, modern remakes or hated editions of beloved properties.
You're not far off.
Uh, all of which is connected to Mindy Kaling, who gets a lot of flack. She probably wasn't involved in the Mario film, to be fair. But she
She
might be
was
involved in the new one, for all I know.
she was 13 or something.
We weren't even alive, were we?
No.
No. I hope that ages or make you all feel good about yourselves, people that are watching that are older than us.
Would you? Right. So you've had. Let's give you books and music.
Okay.
Life in the Fast Lane, The Johnson Guide to Cars by Boris Johnson,
Oh, Christ.
and
0 ratings on their respective platforms for rating them.
I'm almost tempted to give you that. I said it would be easy. And MacArthur Park by Richard Harris.
You reviewed that one, didn't you?
No,
Or wrote about it at least. Mentioned
I
it.
mentioned it in a Dumbledore post.
Ah, of course.
Would you like me to give it to you, so to speak? Because you sort of almost had it, and it
Shall I bend over, or are we doing this the
mannequin
old-fashioned
top is
way?
floating.
Look, you can't expect everything to work perfectly in a custom.
No,
campaign.
no,
You
it's
can
not a
barely expect it to
criticism,
work
just an
properly in a-
observation.
So, yeah, I feel like I've got that.
You kind of
based
have.
on-
So, apart from the book one, they are all listed on Wikipedia's list of films, music, and TV shows regarded as the worst.
Okay, and like the worst in there, something of the worst ever.
Just the worst ever.
Velma, which has been out for what, 2 months,
Yeah, I
is
know.
regarded as the worst ever.
Well,
Bullshit.
well, it is regarded as one. Well, ratings have been terrible. I've heard people on both sides of the political spectrum dump on that.
Oh,
show.
I'm not saying that it's not bad. I've not seen it, and I am overly fond of the character. But
I know you're. Yeah,
look, Linda Cardellini could do things to me. That's all I'm saying.
Hmm.
And anyone who disagrees needs to get their head checked.
I disagree, and
You
I
need
have
to get your
I have a
head
therapy appointment tomorrow.
Okay, fine. Mention it then, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, she's that right kind of. I don't want to say mature because
You don't need to
she's only-
justify your crushes to me. You
It's-
did ask
I-
me.
I-
You did ask me
I
in one of these.
respect her. I respect her,
Okay, sure.
and I'm attracted to her at the same time. That is possible.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt it. But I've never heard you say, "God, I'd love to respect the hell out of her."
Well, I do respect the hell out of her. Oh shit, that went badly. I
Yeah.
tried to throw it over.
Thank you. You
I
set me
killed
on
the
fire.
charger. Anyway, I don't think it could possibly be as bad as the worst.
It's regarded as it's on the list. It's regarded as one of the worst.
I'd be willing to say it's probably the worst Scooby-Doo thing.
Probably.
More than
but,
happy to accept
look,
that.
I'm not making the judgment calls here.
No,
right?
no. I'm criticising the judgment call.
I think it's fair to put it on the list.
Okay.
You know.
Have you seen it?
No.
Then both of our comments are worthless.
Well, you say that, but the list isn't definitively the worst. The list is regarded as the worst. And I would say that given the reception that I've seen, it is fair to say that Velma has earned a place on that list.
It's such a shame as well because it'll discourage other people from making such content, shall we say?
What do you
I mean,
mean?
bad content shouldn't be made, but like, it had such great potential.
Did it?
Right.
I don't know. I don't even know what the premise is. It's about high school.
I think it's about Velma with a look at all of them as a tree Mystery Inc. individual.
You know, Scooby Doo isn't in it.
Well, I mean, yeah, it'd be weird if it was in it because aren't they like? It's not about Scooby Doo.
He's a dog.
Yeah, I know he's a dog, but it's not about him.
Well, he's. I mean, it's Scooby Doo, man. You gotta have Scooby Doo.
It's like complaining that Moses isn't in the New Testament.
Well, no, it's not. It'd be like
Of course it
complaining if Jesus wasn't in the New Testament.
No, because Jesus is in the New Testament, and the New Testament is about him.
As is Scooby Doo.
All right, it'd be like complaining that Hannibal Lecter wasn't in Hannibal. No, hang on, that's the opposite of what I'm trying to say. if she wasn't in it, I'd get it. But she's the only one who has to be in it. People have a life before pets.
But it's the Scooby Doo gang.
No, it's the Mystery Inc. gang. Didn't
Yeah,
call them a Scooby-Doo gang because they're stupid.
you do realise the show was called Scooby-Doo, right?
Not always.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? Right from the start.
Yes. Yeah. No. No. No.
What's new,
But
Scooby-Doo?
yes, because he was a primary character. This is them before him. He doesn't have to
There
be in
is
it.
no before Scooby.
Of course there is.
No, there
Oh,
isn't.
what? But you think Scooby's as old as they are? These people who can drive cars. That means he's due to die any day.
Jordan, he can talk.
Think about that for a minute, Ben.
He can talk. This is not a normal dog we are discussing.
Ruh-roh.
I don't think... Yes, precisely. Ruh-roh, indeed. I don't think the laws of... This is really difficult.
Well, it's unnormal.
Or maybe I'm just being shit.
You are. You're too busy defending a stupid concept. Tell me what else is on this list. Go on.
Well, you got some Ed Wood films, which I don't believe are the worst. But they're regarded as
Well.
the worst, so I... yeah, I get it.
I one-shot killed that charger. After all, you lot did
Mein
damage.
Kampf is on the book list. Atlas Shrugged.
See, I mean, here's a question.
Oh, no.
How many people have actually read Mein Kampf?
Fewer than say they have.
I've never read it, and
No,
I would
I've
be.
never read it.
I would be. I'm not trying to defend it as a book, right?
Oh, God, here we go.
But unless you've read it, you can't possibly say that the book is bad. Bad people have done good things for media, right?
Yes, but those who have read it say it's pretty poorly written.
Well, in that case, fair enough.
And
But,
I think this is not a definitive list. This is regarded as.
yeah, but I worry that
That's
I worry
enough
that
to warrant
people are-
mention on the list, right?
Yes. I worry that people are possibly too hung up on the meta.
No, right, okay, I see your point, but by all accounts, it's a poorly written book.
Like, would you? Here's the question for you.
Oh, God.
You've written book reviews before, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, you've done
Once
it.
or
You did one
twice, yeah.
recently.
Yes, I did.
And would if you read Hitler's book
Yeah.
and you thought, actually, you know what, it's not a bad book, would you be honest about that?
Yeah,
I see. I'm not sure you would.
I would. I mean,
You would want to be, but
I
I'm
don't
not sure
think.
you would.
What
be.
are you saying? If I thought it was well written, or if I found myself agreeing with his points?
If you found it well written,
Oh yeah, no, I'd say that. I'd happily say that.
because you don't have to agree with a book for it to be a good book. Right?
No, but I would.
I don't agree with the Bible, but I'm sure some people find it to be. Well, I think it's quite tedious to read personally, but
Never tried.
because I can't get past Genesis. Like, I struggle with the lingo. It's like reading A Clockwork Orange, which happens to be the book I'm trying to get through.
It's not a long
Quote,
book
unquote.
though.
No, but it's so fucking difficult to read because none of the words make sense unless you've read it already.
Yes, I read The Mountains of Madness by H.P. Lovecraft, and going into it, all I heard was this is great, this is great, this is great. But Lovecraft is not a guy who liked dialogue, so it's a lot of descriptions, and boy howdy does that drag at times. I'm sorry,
I bet.
I respect him enormously aside from the racism, but you know,
Bad people can do good things. The media.
shit.
Think about how many, and it's a modern day example. Think how many movies probably only got made because Harvey Weinstein got involved.
Yeah, Harvey
the
Weinstein
production.
ruled Hollywood for a time, especially in the 90s.
He's a scumbag, but we wouldn't have the pop culture that we have today without him.
Well, we might have had better pop culture. He was a notorious micromanager and edited projects very heavily.
Well, I mean, I didn't cast judgment on what the alternative was. I'm just saying we wouldn't have what we have.
No. Well,
And I think for the most part, what we have is generally okay.
from what you've seen, I don't think I. You see,
Why is that door closing again?
I don't know. Push the button, Frank.
I'm busy shooting the charger. Play it again, Sam. Oh, you have actually got to push the button again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, let me do this thing. Go, charge.
Have you ever oh shit, it's one of those jobbies. That's new. I haven't seen that. That's pretty good.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that, personally.
Have you ever listened?
Have I ever seen what?
I'm sure you've listened to MacArthur Park. What do you make of it?
It's so long ago, I can't really remember. I feel like I vaguely remember thinking it was dull.
I think it's weird, but you know, I don't think it's the worst song ever written, like a lot of people
No,
do.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't call it the worst song ever written from my vague recollection
But,
of it. But I don't know what I would call the worst song ever written. I wouldn't even call Friday the worst song ever written, to be honest with you, and that was terrible.
well, I don't think you can ever. I don't think you can really ever call something the worst ever, unless you've experienced everything. You know.
No, you could call it the worst that you're aware of. Right?
Yeah, that's a. Oh, this is neat, spoopy.
In my experience, this is the worst thing I know of. But is
What is the worst song you've ever heard in your experience?
well, I mean, I don't know. It's like
Oh,
uh,
Skull's neat.
I'm getting some real from below vibes here, especially now. Fucking hell.
When I is that as below so above?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, I told you this story, but when I first watched that, I watched it with a friend at university. I say I watched it. We watched like 20 minutes in, and everybody was speaking French. So we just assumed, oh, okay, this is just it's set in France at the beginning, and it'll move to America or whatever, and then go back to France presumably because it's set in the Paris catacombs. But they didn't, and eventually we got onto the fact that we'd downloaded, shall we say, the French version.
Oh, I can't believe you do that, Ben.
What? It was legal.
Video piracy is one of the scourges of modern day society.
Yeah. Well,
I do it too. No, I don't actually. I mean, I could have tried to torrent a fucking film, and I decided to buy the DVD because I couldn't stream it.
the only reason I don't do it is like I can't figure out how.
Oh, I had a collection of films, and then
Like,
I
don't know
the
which
thing with the police happened, so I got rid of them.
Yeah. I don't know which website to go to.
Well, the one I went to doesn't exist anymore.
Was it Putlocker?
No, it was Kick-Ass Torrents, I think it was.
Oh right, not so
It's
kick-ass
really good as
anymore,
well.
are you?
No, sadly not. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, hello. No, Bill. Oh, what are they doing up there?
I don't know. Maybe that's where we're meant to go. Well,
Maybe
there's a
there's a way
ladder,
around.
so yeah, this is the way we're meant to go. Are you all right?
I have 16 health.
Would you like some pills?
Yeah, go on then. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Saved your life.
You did. Well, I mean, you've not necessarily saved my life, but you definitely helped.
Oh, that's alright. I don't care. I was helping out a pal. That's reward in itself.
Oh, friend, oh, pal.
And let me just let me have a look, see what else is on here.
Wow, you killed it up.
Ebony and Ivory.
What, what's up?
Yeah. True
Wow.
by Spandau Ballet.
I see, I quite like that one.
Agadoo. We
I can
built this
understand
city.
That
Don't
is-
worry, be happy.
Hang on. We built this city. I'm assuming that's the
Starship.
On rock and roll rather
Yeah.
than sausage roll,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
clearly an inferior song.
You got Achy Breaky Heart, Ice
I
Ice
could almost-
Baby,
I
Mr.
could
Blobby.
I could almost play Achy Breaky Heart on the guitar. And Mr. Blobby and Ice Ice Baby were both, very importantly, hang on,
Barbie
UK
Girl.
number ones. Two of those are UK number one.
The Cheeky Girls are on here. You're Beautiful
Yeah.
by James Blunt. My Humps by the Black Eyed Peas.
He's got what now?
My Humps.
Oh.
Rockstar by Nickelback.
See, a lot of people hate on Nickelback, and I think it's just jealous.
Baby by
Okay.
Justin Bieber. Oh, are you out?
It's a poor quality song.
Oh, no,
Well, am I what? I'm here.
I thought
I'm
you'd
right
left
behind you.
the safe house. Oh, I dropped my axe.
No, they'd have followed me. I'm up here. I'm in the corner waiting for you.
Uh,
Dance for me, bitch.
I'll just
Dance
go
for
through
me.
a few more.
Oh, okay.
Friday's
Oh, yeah.
on here, of course.
Naturally. For a while, that was at the bottom of the that guyometer in terms of music. Because it is a bad song, but I wouldn't call it the worst song ever.
Okay, let's see what's on
Oh no, Duolingo's moaning at me. I might have to do that after this.
TV show.
Yeah.
Oh, Mini Pops is on here. Do you know about Mini Pops?
No, I don't.
Well, Mini Pops was a Channel 4 show, right?
Okay.
And the premise was that they got little kids, well, little girls really, and they got them, and they sang. Get out of the way, Lewis. And they sang adult songs,
Oh, that's
and they
cool
were
of you.
dressed provocatively.
Good job.
And how the hell that got through, I do not know, because I cannot imagine every paedophile in the country was not tuning in on that.
Well, not every. There'll be some for who it didn't hit the right demographic.
Well, true, yeah, that's a fair point.
I mean,
Fair,
I
disgusting
hate to make
point.
that argument,
Yes,
but of all the arguments to make, it's not the best. But I mean, it is valid.
yes. And I'm sure some were probably in prison.
Well, you get TV in prison.
Yeah,
Although I'd like to think they weren't putting that on.
a
If
pretty
they're
fucking
trying
lax
to.
prison.
I mean, you do get TV in prison.
Well, yeah, but not with that on in the sex offenders wing.
Well, I mean, the fact that it's getting shown anywhere at all means that they might not have
I
noticed.
know. I mean, I'm the kid. I saw it was like a channel for 100 greatest scandals or whatever, something like that. You know, controversial programs, moments in TV, and Mini Pops was of course on it, and they interviewed one of the kids.
Producers. Turns out it was a paedophile.
Yes, one of the.
The cameraman's a paedophile.
Oh shit!
Oh
Nips.
god, there's a tank.
I'm fucked.
Where is it?
It's behind me.
I hit it.
Bill's dead.
It is dead.
Yes, and
Well-
they interviewed one of the girls who was on it, and she was like, "No, we had lots of fun. We didn't think anything to it. We got to dress up, pretend to be adults. We got to sing songs. It was great." And I bet they had a great time.
They probably did. I'm
But,
sure for the most part, the people on It's a Knockout had fun as well.
Well, Prince Edward didn't. Are you
I
aware of
think
It's
he
a
would.
Royal Knockout?
No.
Well, basically, Prince Edward wanted to break into TV, and he had his own TV company. And he arranged a thing. Mozart is over here. They've actually got fucking posters from Vienna, from the Vienna Underground, I think.
Well, they might live there. Not on the underground, but I think we go. Oh no, I don't know where we go. No, keep going this way.
Yes, but oh, I need to heal. But yeah, Prince Edward tried to break into TV, and one of his good ideas was to do "It's a Royal Knockout," which
Okay.
it was for charity, and it features members of the royal family. Princess Anne did it. I think Diana did it as well. Doing "It's a Knockout," and it was hugely
Okay.
embarrassing for everybody. And he was questioned about it by the press after the fact. He went into the press tent where they'd been kept, which was really hot and stifling apparently. And he asked them how it went, and they sort of laughed because they were a bit pissed off anyway. And he flounced out.
But I don't know what that means.
Well, he threw a little strop and
Oh,
he
okay.
left.
Oh, who hasn't thrown a little strop?
Yeah,
Everyone rage quit something.
yeah. He's
Ah! I stepped into the tide.
yeah. So I'll have to give you some TV shows in the next.
In
Next.
the next interval.
Yeah, we'll do TV shows and movies because I don't think there's that many safe rooms left.
I don't know. Oh no, we've got like 3.
All
It's
right.
a 5-map campaign.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can do. Don't leave me.
Like Joker.
What?
Some of it happens in a Batman game that you probably haven't played, so you wouldn't have necessarily got the reference. But anyone who's played it would have got the reference.
I bet they're tickled pink.
Tickled green, actually. But it's more of a Joker's colour.
Uh huh.
Oh, tickle your pink.
How dare you?
No, that was very rude.
It's an Alan Partridge reference.
It's all very unusual for me to be making the rude comments.
Yeah.
So there's an online server I'm in that is mostly aimed at adults with a
Perverts.
similar with adults with a similar interest, let's call it. And
Yeah, I know you're
one of the
kidding.
people who lives locally, and it's very clear that everyone knows that they live locally to me, keeps talking about where they're from, and I described the area that they outlined it on a map, and I said, "Oh, it sounds very much like the kind of area covered by North Norfolk Radio."
Yeah. Oh, do I know this person?
No,
Oh,
not as far as I'm aware.
good. I don't want to No, I'm sure they're delightful, actually.
Oh shit. Very flirty.
She?
No, she is.
Who is? The witch?
No, the person that you don't know.
Oh, right.
Very
What's
flirty.
she like?
It's flirty.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What more do you need to know?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't tell you much because we're being recorded, but there has been an invitation.
Oh, well, that's nice. What's she like?
Seems nice.
Not pretty or anything? No.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's an attractive individual.
Okay.
Where do we go from here?
Down.
Oh shit! I
Ah,
couldn't see
got a face full of your crotch.
You love it.
Yeah.
And that's someone else who wants a face full of my crotch.
Well,
Oh, there's a first aid kit over here.
oh, lovely.
I can't grab it because I've already got one, but you don't have one. So I'm
Alright.
gonna stay here so you can see where it is.
Is she, well, is she old?
Older than me, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm only 28.
Is she in her 40s or
Nah, 30s.
30s? Okay.
Which is perfectly reasonable age for.
Is she currently in a relationship?
Yeah, you know that doesn't mean anything to me. Which sounds bad.
Oh, no.
Because I'm poly. It's like it's an irrelevancy, isn't it? As long as
Well, to an extent.
I'm like, it's not my business to check on to maintain their relationship legitimacy.
Well, no, but I'd like to think you had the common courtesy to make sure all parties were okay with it.
Oh, I mean, they as it happens, are also poly. So,
Well, cool, there you go, problem solved.
but like, it's their job to find out if it's okay if they're flirting with me. Right?
Yeah, I guess, but it's not the way I would necessarily do it.
That's my stance on it. It's like,
Well, yeah, I would probably be more, are so-and-so alright with this? I am not
No.
poly, incidentally. I just, yeah, no thank you.
You dabbled with the community though.
Yes, I've dabbled, to an extent. Look, I don't think we should go into details, but
It's important. I'm not saying we go into detail, but like it's important to be aware. Oh God, Bill, get at me! You're right at me ass, mate. Oh, I found another first aid kit over here. Oh no, Bill!
for God's sake, save the old prick. I'm trying to get this
I don't know
guy.
where we're going. Oh, I found where we're going. We're
Okay.
literally getting in the train. Someone's someone's tried to message me on Reddit whilst we're doing it. Literally in the last few seconds, and just taking into account what we've just been talking about.
Yeah.
Their name is Swinging Jess.
Oh, right.
Why are you not saving me?
Oh, shit. Well, I thought we were done.
Yeah, well, you were done because you went into the safe room.
Right, okay, he's getting you up.
Oh, help!
Oh, for God's sake.
I got hunted. I can't help it.
This door opens slowly.
Why did you close it?
Because I wanted to be safe.
No excuse. I wonder what they want.
I'm shutting the door.
Do it.
Okay, so, yeah, let's keep going with TV shows. Barney and Friends is on here.
Wow. That's controversial.
El Dorado, which was a British soap. That was, well, it was awful.
I don't think.
I'll make a video about it at some point, and I'll go into details. The US remake of Skins.
Ben, these doors don't stay closed. They are inside, and there's nothing we can do to stop them. It seems. Oh my God! What the fuck?
That's cool.
The train's going. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this, Ben.
Oh shit, I don't want to fall off. So,
Where are we going?
I don't know.
Do we need to travel up the train? Can't see any where to go.
But yeah, there's a lot of TV shows on there. I think I've given you the big ones. Oh, I think next stop.
We're on the road to nowhere. Let's climb up the stairs.
Have you got a rail card?
No, I don't. I never really needed one.
Well, I used to
I
have.
wasn't. I
Bill's
wasn't.
dead.
I don't care.
So
Lewis
is
is dead.
Lewis. It's just us two. Oh, we're fine. Oh, open the door, you dick.
Oh my god, there's women on the walls.
Oh, heavens.
Don't get too excited. Fucking hell, I didn't kill very many as well there. I don't know.
Don't Scare the Hare. Is that something you're aware of? That was a British
Oh.
game show in 2011. Naked Jungle.
No, it's
The Channel 5 UK game show on Channel 5 that revolved around naturists performing an assault course. Shafted, presented by Robert Kilroy Silk.
I feel like this vaguely rings a bell, but I can't. Not enough for me to commit to.
They must decide whether to share or to shaft. That was the yes.
And in the potty community.
And Here Comes Honey Boo Boo's on there as well. Yeah, don't make noises like that.
Sorry, no, I thought I'd reply to this.
Well, I think that's just about it. We may go through books at a later date. I think you know all the films. There's Ed Wood and various other things. But yes,
Sorry,
you were saying about
keep talking while I.
we're about to discuss our own history with this, and we're not going to go into details. But I tried it once, sort of, and I was basically okay with it. I mean, it made me feel a bit uncomfortable, but I knew what the situation was, and I was prepared to, learn and.
Oh, it is an experimental situation for a lot of people.
Well, yes, but I think communication is really important in that sort of thing, and respecting the other party as well,
Oh, absolutely.
and making sure everybody is comfortable.
Mm.
And with the best will in the world, I don't think that was happening.
No, I feel like from what I'm aware of the situation, because I don't know everything. You're probably right. Yeah.
Yes, when it was just, well, I felt I was putting in a lot more than I was getting. And, no.
And that's not what you want from any form of relationship.
Well, no, it
It's
isn't.
an equal
It
partnership.
was my,
and sometimes I don't pull my weight in these things.
well, in these
And
Left
I'm
4
aware
Dead
of that,
games.
but- Yeah. Oh, Bill's dying.
Ah, fuck him.
Not again. Oh, Lewis saved him. I thought I'd saved him, so I just shot at the
Yeah,
window.
but it was my first real proper relationship, and I don't think it was a particularly. That's not really what you want in your first one, is it? You want something vanilla and easy and standard.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have signed up for that.
Yeah, but
Hang on. No, sorry. I thought I was getting a tank sound, but
if you're well, but I don't truly regret it. I learned a fair bit, and it's not like I got nothing out of it. I got a fair bit, frankly.
no.
But I just think that person wasn't well.
Wasn't the right fit,
Well,
or even that necessarily suited to it themselves.
no, I have sometimes wondered about that. Whether this, well, it's sort of difficult, isn't it? Is this person poly, or are they just hungry for attention or affection, or do you mind, or affirmation? And that can be difficult to suss out.
Through that.
So I don't know, to be honest.
Are we not all hungry for affection?
But I think.
Oh, Lewis, you stupid bastard!
He was hungry for affection from that witch.
God's sake.
But yeah, I think. Well, yeah.
I think we should move on.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Go on.
Just because it's a complicated subject to talk about without saying too much, and other people involved aren't here to defend themselves. So,
Well, so
Awkward,
what?
isn't it? Fair enough.
do
God,
you
what a bitch.
do you never gossip then?
I mean, yeah, but not on a public forum like
It's
this.
not a public forum. Nobody's fucking watching.
No, not right now, but when it goes out, who knows how many people could watch?
Yeah.
Two white men rant about podding people. We could have a whole community down on us.
Oh Christ.
Anyway,
I just don't think she was particularly well, and I think she should seek help. There, I said it.
from my understanding is they're doing better now.
Well, yeah. Well, the situation
But,
is still not great, is it? Let's be honest.
well, no, that's true. But
I mean,
again, we're in touchy conversational territory here.
okay, yeah, all right. If you want to move away, we can move away. Does she even watch these?
Oh God, no.
No.
Anyway, I want to talk about Mr. Beast.
Oh, that chappie who made all those blind people see.
That is the most recent thing, apparently, and that's the thing that the BBC News article about.
Or is that
From
Jesus?
today was about. Well, I'm a bit annoyed because I was thinking yesterday whilst watching a clip of a video on Facebook about something he'd done, that it'd be interesting to talk about him and try to come to some sort of agreement about whether he's actually doing a good thing or whether he's exploiting people for content. And then
Can
the
be
BBC did
both.
an article. But, well, yeah, that's true. But then the BBC did an article, and it's basically people have been discussing whether he's done a good thing or whether he's exploiting people for content. So I'm a bit disappointed that the BBC beat me to it by a day.
They're bugging you.
They must be.
They're being
I mean,
bugged.
I didn't even say it aloud. I literally just said it in my mind. In my mind.
Well, is he the guy
The
who
thing
did
I
the
saw-
what do you call it? That Korean thing, Squid Games.
Yeah, he did. He did a.
What was
That's-
the
that's
outcome of
Squid
that?
Game
I never care. I never cared to get involved in any of that.
I believe all but 4 people died.
Right. That's. I mean, that's
I don't know.
sort of what you
I've
expect,
not-
really, isn't it?
I've not even seen the show.
No, I haven't.
I keep meaning to watch it. I keep meaning to watch a lot of things.
Well, honestly, where are the laser sights? I want one this time. There they are.
I don't know.
So
I think they were a while back.
no, I got 'em. I think that's a big tractor. I think I'd rather have him exploiting people by helping them and filming it than exploiting people by
Well,
not.
The things where it's like you have to stay in this circle for the last person to get out of this circle wins $1 million or
Yeah.
whatever. How is that helping anyone other than the person who wins and the people who get the silly little prizes part way through?
No, that's just him showing off his wealth by being
Exactly,
able
and
to do something this big.
And
now you
that's
can,
a bit exploitative.
well,
because
is it?
obviously
Well, a bit,
the
but
people watch the videos, he gets money from the people who have seen the videos. I think that's how adverts work, right? Or it's how it's meant to work.
yeah,
Just sponsorship deals and
yeah.
shit like that. It's just Don't get me wrong. I think my biggest issue is that it takes someone like him doing something like that for these people to get the things they do.
Well, it's that conversation about charity we had, isn't it?
And it bothers me. Like if it's going to be someone, if someone's got to do it, fine, let them do it. But I wish I didn't have to do it.
Well,
Where are
quite.
you going?
Get some more ammo. And yeah, I agree with that. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, people have been helped by this. So it's, at the end of the day, there's people who can see who couldn't before, or had poor eyesight, bad eyesight before. How'd you get up there?
There's a bit where it's easy to jump up.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's, well, I think he's,
I just sort of knew where that was, didn't I?
yeah.
I've never done this before.
Well, he has, it's a net good, really.
In the grand scheme of things, yeah.
Nobody
He's probably
loses
doing-
out in this. People get
He's
helped.
probably doing more good. He
He
tweeted
gets
something.
views.
He tweeted something about how people say, people on Twitter are saying that the rich need to do more things for the community. So he said that he's going to do things for the community, and all of a sudden they're giving him shit. And it's
Bill's
that
dead.
thing about people don't really know what they want; they just want it for themselves. Really.
Well,
Like,
I don't think
They
that's
wouldn't.
true.
They wouldn't say no if it was, or they wouldn't get shitty if it was them getting the help.
No.
Right?
I think it's just because he's getting attention for it. So it seems like the only reason why he's doing this is not to help people, but to get attention.
well, whatever reason he's doing it,
Yeah.
it's happening, and I don't think there's any much we can do to stop it at this point. The boy's too wealthy. I wish I had his level of wealth.
How much money does he have?
He
According to
reckons that the average video loses 1.5 mil, and he makes hundreds of these fucking videos. So I
loses
don't
1.5 mil.
apparently
So he's
that's what
what?
he reckons. I'm sure that's what the article said.
Loses money.
Either it loses money or it costs him that much or whatever, something like
Right.
that. It's a ridiculous amount of money that he is spending in each occasion at the very least, even if it's just what it costs him.
How did you get round there?
Oh, there's a gap in the.
Oh, I thought you were further away than you were.
I don't really know how to. Oh, am I drowning?
I'm not sure
drowning.
Vienna is like this.
No, I'm not.
Oh shit, that hurt. That water hurt.
Yeah,
Oh, look at this.
I'm gonna heal up because all of his army-based vehicles make me feel safe. No, hang on. Wait, is that the safe room nearby? I'll type that message in a second. Sorry, I'm conversing with a customer whilst. Oh God. While we play.
Ah.
They have something for regular pictures.
Hmm. What about cuckolding? Is that something that you have any experience of personally?
I'm gonna say no.
I mean,
because
like
don't think it
deliberate.
counts. No, I mean, I've shared a partner. It's not the same, is it?
Yeah, but were they in the same room? Were they? Because I have a feeling it was mentioned at one point. They
I don't know.
put the suggestion out there.
I don't know. I mean, I'd be more than.
I don't understand
Hang
that.
on, don't. Sorry, don't go yet.
Yeah, I don't get that. I mean, each to their own, really, but I don't know. I suppose it's a testament of trust in the relationship, isn't it? But,
Well, yeah, I mean, it's important to have trust in any romantic partner that you have. You shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't be in a relationship with someone that you don't trust.
well, that's the gamble, isn't it? You've got to trust. You've got to go in. You've got to take that risk. Could this backfire horribly and be very painful? And you've got to say, yeah, I might be, but I'm going to go for it anyway because if it pays off, it could be lovely.
This is true.
It's,
It is all that cost reward thing again, isn't it?
yeah.
It keeps coming up.
So take that life lesson from two people who
You're what?
well, I was going to say being around the block, but you've only really been around the block. I've just sort of sat on the corner. But life lesson, kids. Yeah, you got to be prepared to get.
Oh shit! There's a
Fucked
witch
up.
on the other side of a fence. I accidentally shot her.
She seems fine with it.
I wouldn't be.
On either
She's
side
just like
of the
Marvin.
fence.
She got.
Where's
Well,
the other
she's
one?
on the other. No, on the other side.
Oh,
of
I
the
thought you
fence.
said there's one on either side.
No, one on the other side. And I shot her. I don't know where it's going. Oh, it's down here. See, this is level design I can get behind.
Yeah,
Because it's barriers and stuff, isn't it?
it
And even
it
if
flows.
Vienna doesn't look like this.
We know where we're going, and there's new interesting areas and new mechanics that are good. No wonder it was the top one on the list I looked at.
Got asked for an ETA on the thing that I've just agreed to do for someone.
You
Which,
got what?
incidentally, I've just been asked for an ETA on the thing that I've agreed to do for someone.
Oh, an ETA, right?
ETA, yeah. Which, incidentally, involves cuckolding. Which is interesting, seeing as you've mentioned it.
What do you think is like the reason? Why are people into that?
I think it's a lack of control over the situation thing. Like people, I think it's probably along the same sort of lines as the people who like being like tied up and stuff. It's like you, it's just you're not in control of the situation. I mean, I suppose in many ways, if you're the one looking, watching, if you're watching it take place, it's no different to watching porn, right?
Yeah,
It's
but that's
porn with
with
people
like
you know.
someone who's close to you, you know.
Well, to some people, I'm sure that makes it even more effective. Like because
Mm.
you know what they like, and you're seeing someone you like get off. I know my argument here makes it sound like I have some experience or whatever, but I
No,
really don't. It's not something that
well, that sort of
I'm
is
into. But
part of the whole poly community, isn't it? Really,
I mean, I would be
the
more than
idea
happy
that
to watch my partner have sex with someone else, but it's not. It wouldn't be a cuckold thing. It would be. I'd want to be a part of it if possible.
uh,
Which that's the way it is. I'm good
no.
at sharing.
Well,
Share
well, I don't know whether I should say this because it's very it's a bit personal.
about you or me.
Well, about me and former well, no, I shan't say it. I shan't say it.
Oh, now you've got me curious.
No, I'll tell you after the fact.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's not as alien to me as well. I suppose I don't know. I don't know. Ask me later. Let's change the subject. You'll
We
never
changed
know,
back, and I can't remember how.
viewer/listener. I don't know because I mentioned cuckolding, and then you got your
Oh,
little your
yeah.
client.
Yeah, I mean it's one of the freebies. I'm very clear that I only do 3 freebies to people, right? When they
So
sent me 7 pictures, I'm like, no.
yeah,
I only do 3. They want me to do like an actual fucking story out of them. It's like fine, I can do it, right? I can do it. I had one guy who asked for some stories, and I did a proper fucking story in each picture, different story, all that kind of shit. I'm
yeah.
a fucking professional. I get paid to do this shit because I'm good at it,
You
right?
do, yeah.
I'm actually good at it.
Yes, well
If it
done.
wouldn't be weird, I would offer to make some for you for old time's sake. But it would be weird. So I'm not going to do it.
It would be weird, and no, I don't think. No, we're not. No, no, thank you.
No, we're not that level of.
Don't get me wrong. I'm
well,
sure you do a smashing job, but it's not for me. Thank you. And certainly not from you, and I'm not paying.
no, I mean I wouldn't make you pay.
But
Payment is the fact that you're having to witness it after
yeah.
the fact.
But you're yes, I think honestly, I think you made the right decision to do freebies. Do you think it's panning out for you?
I think so. I mean, I think most people that get the freebies don't end up asking for me to pay to do paid ones, right?
Right.
But it's practice, and I get to see what people like, and I get to take ideas from that for the ones that I make to share,
Yes.
so I can advertise, and there's a benefit to all of it.
You're fortunate in the sense that you don't have to. You're not going to run out of ideas, are you?
Exactly.
It's not
They
like
all-
it's not like these freebies are eating in. Oh, that's a freebie gone. That could have been a paid one. If you know what I mean.
I mean, there was one that I'd had an idea,
Yeah.
and it just so happened to fit perfectly with what someone was after, so I used that idea. But I can still use the idea, right? No
Yeah.
one's stopping me from. I own the idea, and they didn't pay me, so it's not like they own it by proxy.
Mm. But, I don't know. Maybe I should get back in the old. Well, maybe not yet. See if I can't.
Well, get in the saddle
So to speak.
or in the industry.
No, thank
I'm
you.
sure. I've got a steady platform you could.
No, I don't. I meant like a proper like a normal human being
No.
relationship. Hey.
Honestly, it'd probably do you some good. Not that you need it necessarily, but
What do you
not,
mean? A Yeah, well, I'm not
it's
gonna lie.
not-
It's been a while. I mean, not massively long, but
I don't want to hear about your penis.
I'm beginning to notice.
But
Yeah, it's
no,
getting
no
like
one
that.
should be alone, and I don't want you. I worry that
What?
I worry that I don't know. You know what I mean?
Oh
It's sort
dear.
of like I don't want to be the.
What?
Oh, what the hell? Bill! There it
Bill
is.
Lewis, and he got. Well, I'm sure that'll work out all right. What you were saying?
I don't want to be your primary social
Oh,
relationship.
I thought you were going to say something nice, but you just. All right, okay, that's okay.
No, you know what I mean. I worry that maybe you don't get to socialise as much as you probably should for someone your age. Like
Well,
outside of work and outside of me. Who have you
no.
got?
Well, I have a university friend I text occasionally, and the voices in my head, they're always good fun.
Ah, but they don't half argue, do they?
Mm. They say some
It's
terribly mean
yeah.
things.
Well,
Terribly mean things.
can't believe they jumped off. They committed suicide rather than hang out with us. How fortuitous that that plane crash didn't affect this Raft.
Yes, it is very happy.
Oh God.
Uh,
Well, I've survived that.
ah, they were
So
waiting
did
for
I.
us.
It's
Well,
an ambush.
I don't think I do very well on the conventional dating scene, to be honest.
Oh, who does? I don't do well on the dating.
It's like a
scene.
job interview, but for happiness, isn't it? Really?
I don't do well in dating. I seem to just randomly attract people that are sort of into me, and shit happens.
That's the right way to do it, to be honest.
I've not set out to be in any relationship that I've been in the last. Okay, fair enough. I've not been in that many relationships in the last period of time. But of the relationships that I've ended up in, I've not really set out to be in anything. They just sort of happen.
Really? That's surprising.
Well, people seem to want me,
That's
and that's before they find
even
out what I
more
like.
surprising.
I know.
No, like, no offense. I'm not.
No, I'm. You know, I'm me.
You know what I mean.
Whatever you're thinking, I think it, and probably say it in front of a mirror.
Oh, don't be like that. But you know, you're getting validation in that respect, aren't you? Really?
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
This server I'm in, almost like so many of the people flirt with me.
Well, clearly, you've probably got a
Like-
good personality, and it's all relative. There's objectively attractive people, sure, but everybody's got different tastes, and you know, I'm sure I'm not an ugly man.
See, I don't feel like I'm a conventionally attractive man.
No.
And yet, I do all right considering, right?
Well, yeah. You're cleaning up as far as I'm concerned.
Mm.
You might as well be bloody Ron Jeremy, apart from not a rapist, allegedly.
Are you saying that I'm allegedly not, or that he allegedly is? I just want to double check.
Yes, I thought that after I said it. Yes.
There's been no allegations about me, so I'd like
No.
to think it's.
No, about Ron Jeremy.
I mean, I'm not, but I wouldn't take terrible offence if you said that. So far as we're aware, I'm not.
I mean, yeah,
Because it's not
that
the
is
world,
true,
right?
but
I'd be willing to.
I
I'd be
am
willing to
willing
accept that
to I am willing to stake my reputation, such as it is. I would be a character witness for you in a court of law. Put it that
Oh
way.
wow, that is. You know what? This is going to sound really, really fucking shitty the way I say it, because I can't think of a better way of saying it or wording it or any of that. But that really means a lot to me, then.
Huh. Well, you're very welcome. Unlike
So
you, I'm
I've
quite.
got this court case. It turns out.
Oh no. Yeah, I might have spoken too soon.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm quite free with my compliments, but I do mean them. I never give a hollow compliment, or try not to anyway. You know.
There's a pipe bomb in here.
I'm an honest person.
I'm quite honest. Like, it takes a lot for me to want to lie to you.
If someone has a flaw, I tell them. I think you're too honest sometimes.
Well, I'm very open.
It wouldn't kill you to tell a little white lie every now and then, but
You say that, but I stake my reputation on my honesty.
yeah, I don't know. I don't think being completely honest is always a good thing.
There's a first aid kit in that water.
I'll have it. Where? In here?
Right next to Bill. It's on the floor. It's lit up for me. So you got it?
Yeah.
Oh, ammo in here as well.
Oh, I could definitely do with some ammo. I think there's a tank outside. Oh shit, I lost my axe.
Yeah, there probably is a tank out there. Somewhere. I'm nervous about standing inside this building, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get...
Found it. Oh.
Well, Bill's dead. So I've killed Bill again.
Fuck him.
He keeps dying, doesn't he? Oh, I've been cornered.
Yeah, this campaign is.
Tough.
It's not that. It's not as easy as the others,
No, that's true.
which I don't mind. Let me just check. We are
I'll
still
hear it,
recording. We're all good. We're all good. We're still recording. There's a. Oh, that's a shitty place to put the car.
I'm away. I'm away. Sorry, my partner messaged me briefly. It was quite urgent.
Oh, really?
Well, it's always urgent.
Oh. Well, you are. I'll tell you. There's another compliment. You're very prompt with your replies.
I don't like leaving people waiting. If people want to
Yeah.
talk to me, then even if it's something mundane like, "Oh, hey, I love you," you know, it
I thought you liked it when I sent those little texts.
I do, but not when I'm in the middle of a. It makes me feel weird. Oh shit! I should have.
Oh, shitting! No, are you fucking?
I had to heal up before we got
Sorry.
into
Yeah,
it.
I thought Well, it's my fault really. I thought everybody was good for health, and I thought I'd take the opportunity. Well, I had it.
You got a Molotov if you want to take advantage of it. I have a pipe bomb.
Do you want me to throw it now?
No, I think I'll do a pipe bomb first, actually.
Oh yeah.
No, it's important to
To what?
Christ, even with customers working with me. Mind you, you pay a later.
Jesus Christ.
People want me because I'm a. What it is they assume that because I can write that shit, I might be a good I don't know, something. I get ideas and stuff.
I reckon I could do all right. Maybe, I don't know. I'm tall. I've got nice eyes.
It's all about what people want, right? I desperately think that if I ever want to get back out there, I'm going to have to lose some weight because I'm a chunky boy. And
well, you're doing all right so far, Jesus. And why would you want to? Aren't you all right where you are?
You're forgetting something, then, Holly.
Oh yeah, you could have your pick, couldn't you? You dirty git. Sorry.
Exactly. If I could form a harem if the circumstances were aligned. I don't want to.
Oh. Well, you know. I don't know. The nights are getting lonelier, I think. It's beginning to, you know. I hope you're enjoying this episode, listeners.
It's do you want to know who gives good relationship advice?
Who?
Billy Joel.
Okay, I don't know him. Have you got his number?
Sadly I don't. I lost it after a freak incident in a fire, actually. But no, we didn't start.
Oh, right.
No, he genuinely, a lot of his songs end up being relationship advice, especially on the An Innocent Man album.
I think you're forgetting something.
What? You don't do music?
I'm not in a relationship.
No, but some of it's like it ever started with a relationship.
I went all the way round.
Like, Tell Her About It is basically about how, you don't play games, just be honest about how you feel.
Yeah, that'll fuck you if you try and play games. But,
you got to be honest with people. Oh shit, the charger bounced off me. Well,
I think I don't know.
and then there's The Stranger, which talks about how we're never truly honest with, or can we truly expect our lover to be entirely honest with us about how they are if we're not entirely honest with them about how they are?
I found a Doctor Who.
Wait, I can't. Oh yeah, so you did.
While Lewis dies. Okay, well.
We're just all fine. No urgency. Anyway, shall we carry on? Oh shit! You did not go that way.
Yes, many thanks to the community. You're very welcome. No, I didn't really do anything, but this is good. Thank you. I think we're in a theatre. Shall we take in a
Right.
show?
Why not?
I suppose once I get my own place, I'm going to start making an effort.
You'll have to go to like bars and pubs and stuff.
Oh god, can I not just...
You might have to download Tinder.
I've got
Oh, I suppose
Tinder.
you could just kidnap people off the street. That might
I'm
work,
not doing
but
that again.
I wouldn't
Jesus.
recommend it.
I can't
I
drive.
haven't. My back cannot. I mean, if I have to if I have to drive for you, fine, I'll do it. But if it's important, my back is not going to hold up digging another grave.
I think we should...
Not even if it's only as shallow as the last one.
Well, that was a busy weekend.
It was only a weekend. It felt so much longer.
We are not murderers of women, and we're sort of... I feel a bit weird joking about
Who
that.
said women?
Oh. Sorry, no, I was just... sorry.
No one specified.
But yeah, I'll probably have to make an effort. Maybe my 30s will be my decade. I don't know. I feel like if I die alone, at least I know I've tried. You know?
The important thing is to feel good about you. And do you feel good about you?
Yeah. I
think
can
that's
honestly
what
say
we're
I
doing.
think I'm great. But
Have we been here, or have we just dead bodies?
no, we haven't been here. These are just dead bodies because the kitchen's occupied.
Occupado.
Uh,
Apparently my partner's heading up to bed. Right.
Owie.
This is the finale, so it's going to be tougher than all the others.
Oh, I'm almost out of ammo.
I'm doing alright for ammo, but I picked up a shotgun partway round. And it's a nice shotgun that...
Ah! I fell.
Are you alive?
Yes.
And kicking?
I don't know how far away
Oh,
I
there's
am.
ammo down there. Hello. Oh, Jesus Christ!
There's holes in the floor. Where's the ammo? Here's the ammo.
On the right hand side.
I'm gonna heal and oh, all the health kit's gone. No, okay, I'm gonna heal and
Oh,
take
I didn't
one.
even pick one up. I did press the button to...
You got to do it twice, haven't you?
I don't know. It's not
Well, you got to
prompting
say,
me.
yeah, I want to be picked up.
Oh, it was prompting. I was looking at the wrong bit. There's stairs here. Oh, God.
Thank you, 44V. This is great.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah. Do you like this map?
I'm indifferent, to be honest with you. It seems like a... I mean, the level design is fine. I can't complain about that. I do question the accuracy.
Oh yeah, it's not Vienna, but it's inspired. But I don't think you could do a complete, proper recreation.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
Back in college, I wanted to... without knowing how at all, I just want to make that very clear. I had no technical know-how. I just had the idea.
Yeah, that's the easy bit.
I wanted to make a game that was modelled on a real city to scale.
Yeah.
And have a set number of zombies in it. And the objective of the server was to clear all the zombies.
Well, I have two things to add to that. Firstly, I like this campaign because I like all the little I like that thing, the set piece where you push the button, the door opens, but you've got to go through it. You can't just stand there and clear it and wait till you're good. And I like the train thing as well. And
it was a nice touch.
there's been some interesting, you know, settings that we've gone through.
Oh shit! I fell down.
And
I jumped.
secondly, that tank looks very white.
I can't see it because I fell down.
It might just
after
be
performing a jump.
Yeah, doesn't that tank look white?
It does a bit, but I don't see colour, Ben.
Oh.
But
How do I get back up?
Albino. There's some stairs. You'll have to find them.
But yeah, the second thing I want to add is I've often thought, and this is an incredibly unrealistic, you know, premise, that wouldn't it be great if there was a game that was basically the world. Everything's to scale, everything's accurate. You can go in every house, and everybody
That
on
would be
Earth is
cool.
programmed into it.
That would be good. It is, as you
And
say,
play as,
incredibly
your-
unrealistic.
play as yourself and do what you like, basically. I think it would be great, but it's never ever going to happen. Of course, it's
So
not.
basically, you want a Ready Player One style sort of game.
I don't really understand the reference.
Have you not seen the film?
No.
Oh, there's a film called Ready Player One where everyone has access, or near enough everyone has access to like a VR game that is like it's just a world that you can live in and you play as whoever.
Yeah, sort of. Like it's like Second Life, but
Yeah,
the real
yeah,
world.
that's probably one
You
of the
know.
inspirations.
Yeah, that would be cool. You could play as yourself and just do whatever you wanted. It's
But
like the
be real for a
ultimate
minute.
fantasy, I guess. Yeah.
Why would you play as yourself if you didn't have to?
Well,
Not you specifically, but
all right. Here's a premise.
people.
Uh, you've always wanted to tell your boss to go to hell.
Yeah.
You can't do it in real life because there are consequences to that. You could get into this game,
Oh,
play as
you could
yourself,
get away with it.
and you could do whatever you wanted. It's the ultimate escapist fantasy, I suppose.
You want a wish fulfillment game.
Yes, the ultimate wish fulfillment game.
Wow.
You could travel the world and do whatever you wanted.
Well, what you want to do, Ben, is you want to meet Mr. Beast, get a load of money off him, and just do it for real. You can say what you want to your boss when you don't to your boss.
Well, I like my bosses.
I actually had a very frank conversation with one of my bosses last week. Last Friday, which is why I didn't mention it last week.
How did they feel about that?
Well, a very frank conversation.
Yeah,
But I still have a job.
because I remember you being taken to task over your tone in an email once.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say take it to task. They told me off about it, and it was the most ridiculous thing they've told me off for in the 10 years I've been there. But basically, they told me on the Friday that they had a job they wanted me to do
Mhm.
that was a bullshit job,
Mhm.
and I told them as such,
Bye, Lewis.
and now I don't have to do it. So
All right.
So I was told that, oh my god, he didn't make it.
Oh well.
I was told that they'd made the decision it didn't need doing, regardless of my comments. But I do feel like my comments probably had an impact.
Hmm. Well,
They died a lot.
yeah, they did.
That is embarrassing for them.
But
You okay?
yeah. I didn't want to start a conversation because we're almost done. done
Oh,
this.
yeah,
It's
I
that
killed a
one.
lot of tanks. 3 tanks, Ben. Whoop,
Uh,
whoop. That's the sound of a tank.
look at those. Look at that. I did quite well. 100
You did.
112 above the last one.
I did take the least amount of
Or the
damage.
second, the next best person.
Best accuracy on both counts.
29's
Whoop,
pretty good
whoop.
for me.
Oh, it is. It is.
2,591. Well,
Wow.
goodbye, everybody.
Adios. Stay classy, San Diego.